Oh, jeez. Guess the wind was blowing. Gotcha. Loading in. $65. Wow. Turn up race control. Oh, KR's got the ultimate throwback scheme. Didn't. Yeah. It's nice. Oh yeah, I mean you throw them back to your first race of the year. And the second race, and the third race. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if Wolfpack has a throwback. It looks kind of like it. And JLE's truck. I think that's a throwback. Okay, who's out there first? Oh, it's Chris. I'm gonna be real chill in qualifying pre-show, not actually the race. Something out kind of close. Bruce is fast. Whoa! Oh, and almost lost it off the two there. I've got him real loose for qualifying. Oh, I was almost wrecked going into three there. You guys got these things real loose. Personal best. Oh, that's right. The sponsors are going to be really weird. You can use whatever you want for this race. Technically, Puzzled's truck should not have sponsors on it because that Scott Speed 95 was not sponsored at the time. This is a good little shot. What is it? Oh, you're okay. It's I don't know. Give me a second. Oh, it's Nilla. You're fine. Look at that field of throwback trucks. Richard Petty, Mark Martin. I don't think the 22's a throwback. The 77's a really old throwback. Kevin Harvick, 57. Hunt Brothers throwback. I think the 70 was a Lowe's throwback truck. Finish Jeff Gordon, Godspeed. That 16 truck's not a throwback. I'm sorry, it's a throwback to his summer series. Slushy. Wait, how many? Did Nilla keep going? Did he stop? There's Wallbark smashing in the wall. Oh, that's not a good camera angle. Oh, and Chris is rolling around the corner. This is the Fast Family Racing League Truck Series at Darlington. We're just doing qualifying right now, so just hanging out. It's hard to be enthusiastic when you got like, whoa! Although that was pretty cool. Glad we just caught that. The game glitched out and Puzzled ran into the back of Ricky. And it, oh yeah, oh wow, I am glad I have this going. This is, oh, this is top tier stuff. Alright, that's a little laggy. That's cool. Puzzled was just carrying Ricky on the top of his truck all the way around the corner. That was cool. Jeff Gordon throwback. Pepsi throwback. It's too bad not everybody named off what they were throwing back to. And make it a little easier, because some of these ones I'm like, I don't know whose car that is. The 70s and older. Oh, okay. Seabass, this is a Lee Petty throwback. Jersey's got the Mark Martin scheme. There's Cypher's doing donuts. Oh, there's two cool wiki cars. Okay. Wallbark's doing one, and Marty in the National Series. Whose audio is doing that in race control? Oh, okay. That's bad. Right. Ah, there we go. We got FRA Johnny is a Greg Sachs throwback. Yeah. 77 year car. Cypher's City. Qualifying is, I assume, ended, but I'm not sure. Oh, okay, there it is. Wolfpack did a Dale Jr. throwback. There. Sorta. Push wide, Budweiser. There's Gordon, Iraq. Technically, that's a rollback, I think, to Rusty Wallace, but for last night's throwback to Rusty. Slush's got the Hornaday. Miller doesn't have a throwback, he just has a pink truck. Qualifying is over. Sorry for the enthusiasm there, everyone. Just kind of getting into the mode. Been a couple weeks off broadcasting, so. And qualifying's just kind of qualifying around here. Alright, so we load back in. Who's on the pole? Who is your front row at Darlington? Survey says not on that screen. Cypress is second. And Jersey Devil, Mark Martin throwback, gets the pole by just 0.04 of a second. Nice close between the two MSJ trucks. And then Puzzled. Truck wins leader for the seasons in third. Only a 10th behind them. And Nilla, the lone cup driver in the race, will qualify fourth. Alright. We're going to back out of here for them. Chris second, Nilla fourth, Fallen fifth, Jersey sixth, Seabass seventh, Puzzled eighth, Absolute 10th on the daily fast board. As we wait on them to get done with the driver's meeting and get everything set up for the actual race, 135 laps around Darlington. Should be an entertaining race to say the least. The 95 for tomorrow night's cup race. Still having them getting there. There we go. As they're getting ready to roll off a pit road to start the race. Let me know when you guys load in. Come join me in the booth. Alright, as we're loading in. About 16 minutes till the race, or 17 minutes of stream time. Not bad. Missed the last couple races, Mid-Ohio and Worldwide Technology, but here we go. We're back for the throwback race in Darlington. Trucks are 2x2 and we are green. Jersey Devil on pole with Fallen Cypress's teammate to his outside, followed by two Fords behind him in Puzzled and Nilla. As we make our way through the first corner, looks like trucks are getting single file and trying to stay clear of each other there, as Puzzled's going to promote himself up to second as Fallen's falling back just a bit, a little contact further back. We get through narrow 3 and 4 here, coming back to the front stretch. Looks like everybody, Nilla and Fallen, a little bit of contact off of 4 there, but it looks like everybody's going to survive the first lap for the most part. We're definitely not going to have the Darlington stripe counter for tonight because we would break it. Into Heat 5, everyone. This is going to be fun. One car around in the back, it sounds like. On board. Let's see what it is. Looks like it was FRA. Still going, a little bit of damage. The rest of the field looks about single file. Contact there between Seabass and Slushy. Hornaday throwback and Lee Petty throwback with JLE, last week's winner, over the wall a little bit. Seabass gonna get ahead of Slushy there. And chase down JLE. Fielding in, trying to get back up to the leaders. Looks like we've had something happen at the front here. Jersey's pulling away from Puzzled over Fallen. Mark Martin throwback car of Jersey, or truck of Jersey Devil leads the field, followed by a Scott Speed throwback. Puzzled ahead of a Richard Petty throwback of Fallen. I believe a Jimmy Johnson throwback with Chris there in 4th, and then Nilla, the lone cup driver, in 5th. Head back here, looks like. Communication issue in race control there. We're gonna go under yellow here at the line. A couple trucks went around into the back. First caution of the day. Looks like we're going to go around one more time before we open the pits up, make sure we got the field all together, everything's sorted out. Truck's heading down pit road now. I'll take this moment to kind of catch everybody up where everything's been. Missed the last, I think, 2 or 3 weeks of racing for broadcast. Mid-Ohio 2 weeks ago, actually taking part in that one. And get practice for the Cup race. Saw the top 5 up there, that was a fun race. And then the next weekend after that was Worldwide Technology Speedway Gateway doubleheader. Libert, the Cup driver, won the first race, and the second race, JLE won on strategy, so I've been told. That catches us back up to here. Current points leader is still puzzled with 3 wins. Highest points truck, no wins, is Slushy in the 66. This is the race off pit road. Not much changes, puzzled. Looks to have gone back 2 spots. One gets out ahead of him. Trucks will start to double up. 3 MSJ trucks, 1, 2, 3 right now. All solid contenders when we get to the playoffs. We'll wait to see if we have the call. I don't think we're going to take the green this time around. One more round. We are going to go green. Okay, a little late call in race control, but Jersey Devil control truck on the inside. Outside teammate 43, Fallen Cypress. They are green. Jersey takes off, has a massive start. Well clear of that second truck and everyone else really. Great start there. Looks like Nilla pushed Chris almost up to second there for the battle behind. We'll let Jersey go off on his own here and see what's going on up here. Fallen gets into the wall just a touch. Everybody's still going. Looks like a couple trucks a little wide out back, but everyone's holding together as they're starting to go 3 wide through the narrow part of the track. Not always the best decision. Puzzled up the hill a little bit into the wall, tagged it. Looks like it's going to settle out to Fallen, Chris, and Manila. Followed by Absolute, Puzzled. A whole lot of trucks under a blanket. The truck wide, we're going to bounce back a little bit farther off the front of Puzzled's truck, because I think that was Walmart. We got into the wall there, Ricky. Keeps it straight though. Bounce around a little bit so we can get a little further back. Onboard Slushy here behind JLE. Last week's race 2 winner. Everybody's single file here. Looks like everyone's still underpowered. Nobody had any incidents. Looks like Puzzled and Absolute side by side there for a second. Puzzled's around Absolute. Whoa! We got a couple trucks around at the back. FRA, Iraq. Caution around. Yeah, a couple trucks involved there. Under our second yellow of the race. Helps with the fuel strategy. Sounds like the trucks weren't gonna have just enough to make it. Not sure how long this first stage is. We'll get a lap check here in a little bit. Lap 14 of 40. So 40 laps. These trucks have about 28-ish laps of fuel on board. Tires would be hard pressed to make it that long, but looks like this caution is going to help them out, make it a race to the end possible. Looks like pits will open next time around. Pits will be open this go around. We'll kind of keep an eye on how everything goes. Shouldn't be too much of a fuss here. I think it'll probably just take 4 tires to make it in the stage here. While they're doing that, we'll give a quick little overview of the points, at least the top contenders in the points. Currently, like I said before, overall points leader would be Puzzled Nose, and that's 64, BRT Ford F-150. Doesn't have the most points, but he's sitting there on 3 wins and 31 playoff points, so almost punching his ticket through the first round of playoffs the second he makes it into the playoffs. So good haul of points there. Second place, most playoff points is a tie currently between Jersey and Chris, the 53 and 70 respectively, both MSJ Chevrolet Silverados, both with 1 win and 7 playoff points. So two definitely to be feared in the playoffs once we get there. And then kind of a little surprise on playoff points, the 4th and 5th most playoff points, JLE Tour in a PMR Ford F-150 number 22. He has 5 playoff points and a win. That race last week definitely boosted him up in the stats. The other one, kind of unfortunate at the moment, is one of the Toyotas Haskell to Rascal and the Toyota Tundra, number 66, who may or may not be able to race the rest of the year, sitting there with 1 win on the season and 5 playoff points, but unfortunately not able to make a lot of the races now, so probably knock him out of the playoffs in the season. And it looks like we're not going to go this time around, so we'll let him go. We will switch around here, switch on boards here, get over to Seabass, who looks like he took 2 tires. A little bit of race strategy there. Should be interesting. Seabass in the Lee Petty throwback. I do believe, I'll have to double check, I do believe Seabass may be the last, or the 4th MSJ truck. Yeah, Seabass is the 4th MSJ truck. And we are going green this time by 2 MSJ trucks on the front row here, 42, 53. 43 getting ready to give the 43 a bump here coming through the restart box. And 3, 2, 1. We are green. Seabass with a good jump. 43 on the back of the 53. Not quite good enough. Seabass going to clear everyone. Possibly going to get away here. We'll see how the 2 tires work out here. Not going to have the most grip in the world, but it might not hurt him too much, as Jersey's going to get a run here off of 2. For a place to go, tuck into the draft of his teammate here down the backstretch. Thinking about the inside for turn 3, not quite going to do it. Narrows up quite a bit here, going too wide, and 3 and 4 is kind of dangerous as the truck further back gets up into the wall. Jersey's going to get underneath Seabass off of 4. Seabass keeps the truck up out of the way. Side by side at the line. I'm not sure who led that lap. As it looks like Jersey's going to pull into the lead. Seabass up into the wall off of his teammate Fallen's front bumper there. Seabass trying to hold on to it. Gets into the 6th of Nilla. Nilla goes around. Looks like just one truck around. Seabass can have a bit of damage there from that, unfortunate. Just tight racing here at Darlington. The Seabass gets up on the wall again ahead of JLE here. Watch him fall back through the field. So JLE, Bark, and Slushy right behind them. Followed by KR. Like Bark up into the wall. It's like Seabass letting everyone by. You might be pitting this time around. We're just letting those guys go. Wolfpack behind him. One of our new drivers, haven't gotten a chance to document him. New to the league, so welcome Wolfpack. We'll go back up to the front here. 2 MSJ trucks leading over Puzzled in the Ford. Jersey, the 53 Mark Martin throwback over the 43 Richard Petty throwback of Fallen Cypress. Looks like these 2 Chevy trucks got quite a bit of speed underneath the hood here. See if anybody can challenge them. This season stronghold at the moment of Puzzled. See if he can get up there and challenge them, followed by Absolute. And Chris here in the 70. Peak. There we go. Couldn't quite remember what it was. Blur Racing Team for Puzzled knows that is the team who he drives underneath. It looks like Absolute and Chris are going to get into the wall there. They both keep going. Again, Darlington stripe counter is already broken at this point. Looks like Bark gets up into it out of 2 as well. Chris gives it a scrape through 3 and 4. Luckily it's a video game, everyone, because these things would not survive. So we'll go back up through the field here with the Vanilla. All the way back right behind FRA. The Odd Coast and the Rack Bet here. Lone Cup driver. The last minute entry, I think, to the race. Check some coverage. I do believe Nilla is currently leading the non-winners Cup Series in the points. So you see this little train look like a little bit of lag out of the 29 truck there. The truck's wide there. KR and Walmart there, or Walmart getting together a little bit. A bit of damage on Ricky's truck, probably just not synced up. It's probably just side damage like most of the trucks have by now. Oh, and he adds to the side damage. Commentator's curse there a little bit. Oh, we've got Seabass on board. Apparently those two tires are definitely not working for him. Looks like he's able to get going again. Probably just got loose on the apron there. As Darlington, as always, as it is in the real world, is a very tricky track to run around. Two different corners and the banking and old surface, plenty of bumps. It's a tough one to get around. Looks like that's Jersey behind and getting ready to put him a lap down. See if we can get a possible lap check here, see how close we are to the end of stage 1. Like we're closing in on 10 to go. Not sure if Seabass will be able to hold on to it long enough to stay on the lead lap, but he would be the only truck to go down if Jersey catches him. We've hit 10 to go. We've got a 2-truck auto here. Coming 58. Alan Kulwicki throwback going to the outside of KR here. Make the fast stick. Oh, looks like we just had another truck get up into the wall. A rack vet. Looks like Jersey's going to catch Seabass. We'll hop on board here and ride along with him. See if he catches his teammate, puts him a lap down. Trucks have to be really skatey now. These tires are getting worn as we're coming down. Close to 5 to go. Oh! Contact between the lap car and the leader. 4 or 5 to go. That should be a caution coming out as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are going to get around Jersey. Like Cyphers will take over the lead here as what I do believe that is a almost a carbon copy of what happened to Jimmy Johnson in the Darlington race this last season with Ricky Stenhouse coming up on a lap car. As Jersey came up to lap his teammate there, Seabass got loose, got into the wall, came back down and took Jersey to the infield. Iraq vet comes off pit road and gets its free pass. Major damage to that Mark Martin throwback 53 truck. The pole sitter. He's gonna have his work cut out for him. Fix that damage on pit road, should put it back even a couple more spots. 4 tires and fuel here, and we'll probably be coming back around to a 5-lap shootout. The pits open this time by. Oh, contact between Puzzled and Cypher circling the pits. I don't think Cypher sped. Jersey falling back quite a few spots. Pretty heavy, severe damage there to the truck. Opens it up for Puzzled and Cyphers to get some playoff points, or possibly get a playoff point here and some good stage points. Obviously, Puzzled's one of the many who doesn't need them. He's got 31 so far. As Heat 5 pit stops begin. Looks like 2 tires for the 43. Puzzled's going to take 4. Absolute's going to take 2. This should be an interesting restart. Like Cyphus is going to lead over Absolute, and I do believe Slushy has gotten up to 3rd. Puzzled's going to fall all the way back to, what is that, 7th? Wow, from 2nd to 8th. So now we have a I do believe Puzzle will be 7th. We're not going to go green here for a second. Looks like we got to get the race order sorted with some free passes and wave around screwed up here. Looks like that's Chris. Oh. This, we may have to... This is going to be interesting. The 77 of FRA stayed out, did not pit. We didn't notice that there was a couple trucks that were doing wave rounds and free passes. Kind of got lost in the shuffle there. So we have a new leader in the 77. Outside front row, 43 of Fallen Cyphers, as he has been all night, kind of just running 2nd there. This is going to be one for the ages here, as we're well under 5 to go now. Coming to the stripe with 3 to go, so I'm hearing from race control. Absolute has us starting 3rd behind that 77 truck. Slushy starting outside of him in 4th. Chris, followed by JLE, then KR and Puzzled. Jersey starting almost tail end of the field here. As we get our camera angle ready to go. Here we go. We are green, and it's a dead even drag across the line here. Fallen with a great start there in 2nd. Slushy slips behind Absolute outside of Chris. FRA is going to clear the 43 truck off of 2 here. Absolute looking way underneath the 43, trying to get down underneath and not quite going to make it stick. Whoa, Odd Coast looks like they way down the hill into the wall. Chris is going to get a stripe. Absolute's almost going to get a stripe. It's getting nuts up here at the front. FRA is going to keep leading. I think we're coming to 2 to go here. FRA still holding on to it. No tires versus 2 tires. He's going to get contact from the 43. 43 moves him up the hill. A lot of contact. Absolutely had to switch camera around. Cautions are off. Puzzled's flipping. Absolute's around. I think it might be Chris in the lead. Jersey's going to make his way up to 3rd with a run 4 tires against Fallen here. That's a shame though with the under 5 to go, no cautions rule. It's going to really screw this finish up. And looks like Chris is going to be 1st here ahead of Jersey and Cypress, so 3 MSJ trucks are going to sneak through that one. It looked like the 43 kind of got into the back of the 77 there and put him up into the wall, and the 77 came back down, nowhere to go, and got Absolute. That was a quite the wreck there. Sorry, the camera work wasn't great. This is Heat 5, unfortunately. One of the worst NASCAR games out there. Looks like Absolute's going to fall quite a ways back. Slushy got involved in that too, but did come home 4th. JLE survived. Alright. Wolf. That was pretty rough. But we made it to the end of the stage. Alright, there we go. Looks like Jersey's even going to promote himself over Chris here to get back onto the pole for stage 2 here. 3 MSJ trucks, followed by the pacemaker truck, a slushy there in 4th, and a miss shift for the 53. Gonna get the 70, just a slight edge over him. We'll see if Jersey fights back on the bottom. Chris is gonna give him plenty of room. The 43 is gonna push the 53 past their teammate there. Get to the 53 out to the lead. Chris makes contact with a Cypress is gonna clear him. Looks like the whole field kind of snakes their way past Chris. Unfortunate for Chris there, got into the wall. Cypher's going to go up, get the wall. Nilla's going to come back underneath him. Cypher's going to get the wall again. Slushy's going to come underneath him. Seabass falling, trying to stay out of everybody's way. He keeps putting himself up in the wall. Chris is going to go back by him here. It's going to give Jersey quite the lead over Nilla here, Cup driver. Puzzled, and Cypress back to about 9th, 10th area. So back up to Nilla's on board here. Jersey ahead of him. Oh, looks like we had another truck go around in the back there. JLE, FRA. Caution next go around. It happened after the leaders passed the line there, so. Darlington is proving to be too tough to tame. Lost track, I do believe that is about our 6th caution of the night here in stage 2, just after the start. Looks like we'll open the pits up next time by as we get the trucks onto the line here. Listening to some chatter on race control. Cypher still puzzled way back there. You see that bright blue truck there and the bright red one. Quite the exciting start there with Jersey missing the shift and then Chris getting up into the wall, followed by Cypress getting up into the wall. See how these pit stops shape out. And the Cup driver in 2nd here in the 6th truck. Just all these truck regulars. Ooh, Jersey stays out last second. Slushy tried to and got stuck on the cone there. Yeah, Jersey is the only truck to stay out. It should be, I do believe if I'm a betting man, I would bet on a 7th caution coming out soon. This is going to be quite the entertaining start. Granted, it's only a lap or 2 off the tires, but a lot of hungry trucks behind them lining up here. Stage 2 a little bit shorter than stage 1. Stage 1 40 laps. Stage 2 I think we did about 37 laps. And comes Nilla, first truck off of pit road, back to his 2nd spot he was in. Looks like Absolute's coming out. Gonna be 3rd. Maybe that's Chris, hard to expect. We're gonna go green next time by here. Looks like Seabass has made his way up to 4th, Slushy in 5th. Miller warning the tires right there, getting a little close to 53. Wolfpack, puzzle. Alright, coming into 3 and 4 here, ready to take the green off the 6th caution, I believe. Looking to make it 7, I think. Your leader, 53, Jersey Devil, and Mark Martin Throwback did not pit. The rest of the field pitted, only a couple laps on the tires. Getting a little wild. Green in the box, Jersey's going to take off, not leaving Nilla too far behind. He's going to just barely clear up ahead of him. We'll see if Jersey can hold on out through the corner or what Nilla can do with him. Looks like the field just about gets single file through 1 and 2. That's pretty impressive there. Looks like Absolute's going to get up into the wall. Seabass going to go around them underneath. Actually, not quite going to clear him. They're going to be side by side down in 3 and 4. Slushy, he's up into the wall. Looks like Absolute got a little bit of it. Jersey got a little wide. Mill's looking for a way around Jersey. That Napa truck pops out of nowhere there. And Seabass gonna pinch Absolute down this a little bit there, it looked like. Like everybody's still holding on to their trucks for the most part. Needed a couple laps here. Nilla's lost a little bit of the... Oh, there's maybe 1 or 2 around. I'm not sure if that one was lag or not. It looked a little weird. There was kind of trucks in weird spots. Looks like we are going to have our 7th caution. He's going to get up into the wall here, trying to get Jersey before the line. Not going to make it work. Well, we're thinking the caution might come from somebody staying out, but ended up being a little bit farther back. I couldn't tell. It was laggy, I think, from our end. Little visual glitches because there was trucks kind of all over, and then trucks spinning out and that kind of stuff. Wheel to be closed. We're going to do another pace lap. Unfortunately, the pace truck isn't too many laps down for this race. Boy, if Heat 5 ever adopted the iRacing rules of damage and stuff, we would be down to like 2 trucks. Nilla gives Jersey a little bump in the pit thing. Makes it though. Looks like everyone's pitting this time around. So we'll get 4 fresh tires on all of them, full tank of fuel, and should be a run to the end by now. I'm not sure what lap we're on. There's plenty of yellows to burn laps off. Unfortunately not what you like to see, but that is the nature of Darlington. Track's narrow, and see, this isn't professional racing, so it's a tough track. It looks like Absolute took 2 tires. And FRA took 2 tires. Looks like the rest of the field's on 4, so we are going to head on over to Absolute's truck for the onboard start there. Hoping this isn't a showing of what the cup race tomorrow night will be like, but we'll see. We don't have quite the field that the truck series does. Noah's the only one here getting practice for the race. Alright. Gonna form up and go green this time by. Fortunately, probably a little bit of jinx, commentator curse. First race we come back to. Mid-Ohio was pretty good. We had 1 caution, and then the gateway races weren't too terrible, I heard. So, unfortunately, we brought the curse on for Darlington. Canadian Black's being a little mean to these guys tonight. But we'll give it a go again. 7th caution just ended. Probably close to halfway through stage 2. Oh, alright. Got them all lined up here. Coming to the restart box. Absolute Oz in the 57 is going to take the green. And we are off. He's going to have FRA cleared before the line, it looks like. Not going to move up. Jersey and Nilla are going to try and get around FRA here. FRA is going to give himself a Darlington stripe there. Up the wall, comes back down. Keeps the truck out of traffic, looks like. Something happened to Seabass, I want to say. He pulled down out of the way of everyone. As Jersey was still focused on Seabass, did notice Jersey with a huge run on Absolute to get to the lead there. Looks like Nilla, looks like the 2 tires not quite right here. As the 4 tires are coming by. As Nilla, a little bit of contact with Absolute. Trucks got hooked together there. Cypress is allowed to get into the fight now. Cypher's trying to go to the outside of Absolute, not quite going to get there. Nilla's going to be underneath the 43 here, coming off of 2. And now Walmart is going to put them 3 wide and make contact with both of them. This is quite hectic here. I don't dare risk changing the camera angle. As Cypress is back underneath Nilla. We're gonna try board. That's why you don't change the camera angle in this game. There we go. I was trying to find Cypress. Well, it looks like we had 1 truck in the wall. Chris gonna go down to the bottom, hit the wall. He's fine though, it looks like. So this should put Cypress up to 2nd. Absolute on the 2 tires and FRA on the 2 tires, surrounding Nilla there. So 2 tires not quite the right choice. Nilla's still looking for a way around that. Hunt Brothers forward. Go back to, I believe, Kevin Harvick. 43, another Darlington stripe. 6 going to push his way past the 57. FRA up into the wall off of JLE, it looked like, followed by Puzzled and probably Chris. Better shot. Yeah, there's Puzzled's truck. Behind JLE. With Chris. Try this camera. Maybe give us a better perspective. Chris looks to the inside. Puzzled here, down into 1. Nilla's going to go up the wall. FRA's going to go up the wall. Puzzled, trying to get underneath JLE here. There are trucks everywhere. Looks like Wolfpack and Walmart are battling behind Chris. Bill has kind of composed himself, got back up to fall, and Jersey's in another zip code right now. He's staying ahead of all this mess. Oh, maybe not. I'm hearing over race control. Nilla has caught in Cypress here. He's going to go to the outside and get right on around him down the backstretch. And into 3 and 4. 3 trucks up into the wall. Wall helps you turn, I guess. Hopefully the game doesn't penalize you too much for it, so. Appears we got to a decent lead over Nilla, Cypress, and Absolute on 2 tires. Puzzled's made his way up to 5th ahead of JLE. Get a lap check here in a little bit, see if we can figure out where we're at in stage 2. Alright, just at 16 to go there. So down to 15 to go. We move back further into the field. Contact between trucks here. Hornet's Nest here behind 5th. And 15 to go here. Looks like Chris and Walmart are fighting, and Wolfpack gets a big loose moment. Walmart's up into the hill. It's going to hold on to it. Looks like Odd Coast up at the hill, into the wall. AR and Slushy trying to sneak their way past both these guys before turn 3. Good move. Slushy not quite clear. Chris, this is a bunched up little pack here. Looks like Odd Coast there behind FRA, underneath Chris, just behind Slushy here. Chris up the wall, Walmart up the wall. Looks like Seabass went around there. And they're going to call caution at the line. We'll move on. Yeah, looks like it involved Walmart Ricky here and Seabass. Here at Fast Family Racing League, we run solid right side tires. That's why none of them have gone down from hitting the wall repeatedly. So we're back on board with the leader here. Get them all bunched back up. 7th, 8th caution. Not even sure where we're at. I think it's safe to say we're going to hit 10 before the end of the night. Not even counting stages. Well, as they cruise around at pace speed here, we will do a little bit of housekeeping here on the schedule side of thing, listening into race control. So after this Darlington throwback race here tonight for the Truck Series, they will be on a bye week next week, Super Bowl Sunday, so hope everyone enjoys that. Got your teams picked, got your food picked out to enjoy the day. And just remember, it's just a game. It doesn't affect your life in any way unless you bet on it. And after that, these guys will only have 4 races left until the playoffs begin. So you see a little heightened, aggravated driving from these guys here around the midfield and even up at the front. Points are starting to matter. We're getting down to it. Once they come off the off week, we'll be back in action February 14th at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Another tricky track, but it's nice to get off of the short tracks and the road courses for a little bit, go back to a somewhat normal track. So we'll be at Atlanta February 14th, followed by a Richmond, back to the short tracks, double header on February 28th. Or I'm sorry, 21st. Glitch there on the camera. Alright, and then February 28th we'll be off to Pocono, so not a short track, not a road course, but it ain't an oval. So we'll be doing Pocono, and then we will be rounding out the regular season finale, crowning a regular season champion. Most likely, it'll come down to a couple different drivers, I'd say. We'll see where we're at after Pocono, but Homestead will be March 7th to wrap up the regular season, as we need to Get back up to the front here, because a couple trucks took 2 tires, I think. JLE, Tor, Slushy, and Chris all out ahead of our leader, Jersey Devil. Some new cast of drivers up at the front. But after Homestead, we start the playoffs, the round of 12, with Chicagoland, Watkins Glen, and Iowa. So we look forward to getting back to some of the premier tracks of the game. These other ones have been, as you can see, quite a tough ask for the drivers. Shout out to our league owner, Mr. Slidejob 1996. Hope he's doing well. Appears he's gone back to the ER. He's been under the weather lately. Looks like JLE has lagged out. Or something. Get back on board. Race control is kind of quiet at the moment. There we go, we got them back. Something happened to FRA Johnny too. Not sure what's going on. Looks like Slushy and Chris are your leaders. Those ahead of them have an issue there, so going green at the box, it'll contact. And we are green. Chris didn't go. Allowed his 2 teammates in there, and Slushy a little loose there. Jersey's gonna get to his outside. Truck's going wide back there. Slushy trying to stay down underneath, falling. Chris up into the wall. Gonna contact Miller right behind Chris. Doing some other stuff, taking care of some things. Looks like we're getting quite racy there behind third. Nella looking underneath Slushy here. And drag race down the back stretch. Slushy on 2 tires, I believe. Nella on 4. Nella's going to clear him going into 3. Puzzled's going to try to get to the outside of Slushy. Slushy's going to get back underneath Nella with a good move there. Absolute trying to hold on to his truck, a little loose. Puzzled and then underneath Nilla here in the 1 and 2 behind Slushy. Side by side, 64 and 6 coming off of 2. As 6 gets up into the wall, as to be expected. It's going to make him fall behind Chris and Absolute here. This Jersey leads over Cypress for second. This is the battle for third. Puzzled underneath Slushy. 5 to go at that line there. Cautions are off, so not going to get to 10 in stage 2. As Absolute and Chris pound fenders there going through turns 1 and 2. I think Chris got the short end of that. Not sure how bad it was for him. He's still going, it looks like. A couple trucks here making some contact. Absolute here behind Slushy. Looks like Puzzled made it up to third. Absolute right on the bumper of Slushy here. For fourth. It's around 4 to go. Absolute's got one on Slushy here as we come to 3 to go. some business while we do this. We'll pop back up to our leader here. Looks like Jersey's got this one pretty well locked down. Cypress in second. Jersey gets a little bit of the wall. We should be on the white flag, I think. Looking like Jersey is going to take stage 2 over Cypress, Puzzled. I'm going to say Absolute and Slushy. They're a little far back to see. Thank you, Heat 5, for providing us with a race ticker. Or wait. And Jersey's going to win stage 2 over Cypress, Puzzled. Cypress, Puzzled, Absolute, Slushy, and Nilla. So we'll put 4 tires fuel in them, go back green here. Looks like Jersey's going to continue to hold the lead over his teammate here, Cypress, Puzzled, and Absolute. We are green for stage 3. A lap check in a bit to see how many laps are in stage 3, and then we can guess how many cautions we'll have. 52 to go in stage 3. Odds on 10 cautions, very likely. As Puzzled kind of dumps falling back into the wolves here, is Absolute and Slushy are going to make a little contact here. Move the camera further back to watch this hornet's nest. Looks like Nilla's involved, KR's involved. KR's going to get up into the wall there. Looks like Walmart Ricky's going to be the truck in 4th, but he's got Slush underneath him. Nilla goes underneath him. Seabass is trying to go with him. Chris might tag the wall for the 100th time. And Walmart's going to get into the wall. Seabass going to run. Not sure he can go anywhere. Nilla underneath the 58 there. He's going to clear him. Okay. Chris to the outside of Wolfpack in the 29. Seabass there in the 42. KR in the 16. Trying to make something happen there. Get underneath him. KR's got FR8 who's outside. He's going to clear him. Looks like the field's starting to single file out here a little bit. Let's move our way back up front to the battle for the lead between Puzzled and Jersey. Puzzled's going to look for a way to get to the lead. A little contact there to 53, nothing major. They're going to keep touching fenders and bumpers. Puzzled's looking for a way around. This is your 2 top dogs in the series right now for this season, points-wise and wins-wise. Puzzled's looking for anything he can do to get around the 53 here. Martin theme versus Scott Speed theme, and the 64 is going to get underneath the 53 going down into 3. Not gonna clear him. Gonna stay close. Jersey can't, but he's got him clear off the 4 as they come to the line. Oh, Puzzled's going to get up into the wall off of 2. That's going to let Jersey get away. We'll have to look back. Cypher's too far away to do anything. It's a 2-truck fight for the lead. We'll quickly bounce back, see if there's anything going on behind Cypher's here in 3rd. Looks like Absolute's just ahead of Nilla and Slushy fighting 5th. Followed by Chris there. Don't want to miss any lead changes, so we'll try and do our best to stay with them best we can. Looks like there's a couple truck length gap between the 2 right now. See if Nilla can do anything. See if Nilla can do anything with the 57 here coming off of 4. A couple truck lengths off of them. 45 to go there at the line. Again, the trucks hold about 28 gallon or 28 laps worth of fuel. Tires will be hard pressed to make it that far, but right now, we'll commentator jinx it in case anybody needs a caution, but so far so good. No cautions yet. Definitely been racing everywhere. As Nilla's going to get underneath the Hunt Brothers 57. I believe a Kevin Harvick or Ron Hornaday throwback. I'd know because so many people did so many different racing in that truck. Slushy's trying to get underneath the 57 there. Not quite going to make it work. With Absolute here. Tires definitely going to start hurting here soon. Everybody should be close to the same wear depending on the setup. So I haven't seen a real favorite for long run versus short run because it has been mostly 5-lap runs, if that. So Slushy and Chris looking for a way around the 57. Noah does seem to have good speed. Cyphers just gets up and tags the wall there. Like the lead 2 are still nose to tail. Not much has changed there. It's gained a couple truck lengths in favor of Puzzled. Jersey's still your leader around here. We have to go into race control in a second. Quick. Like we're gonna jump off of this race between Slushy and Absolute. We'll try and keep an eye on it, but Nilla has caught, as the truck's all going up the hill there, Nilla has caught Fallen here. He's gonna get to his outside coming down the front stretch. Looks like Slush just got loose off of 4. Got his truck still going, he's gonna lose a lot of ground to those 2, Chris and Absolute. Contact over the radio, the 57 might have gotten into him. As Nilla's well cleared Fallen. Fallen's quite loose going down the backstretch. I think we are finally starting to see long run versus short run, and that 6 truck's got quite a lot of long run speed in it. Fallen's starting to fall off a bit here. Race control saying 57's got a little bit of lag here, but Chris right behind him. Slushy. Big group of trucks here. Seabass, Wolf, KR. Ooh, let's see. JLE, Walmart, and FRA. You'll have to excuse me if I confuse the 22 and the 77 because those paint schemes are pretty close to the same. Just slightly different color red. A little 6-truck train there, followed by looks like Iraq Vet and Odd Coast behind them. Looks like Walmart's going to get underneath JLE. A little bit of contact's going to put JLE up into the wall. 58 into the 22 there. We're going to go as a lot of guys getting up on the wall there. We're going to go ahead and move on. Let's see. Oh, the 58 truck's around. like he's holding. There's just one truck around. Keep it going. Real quick sponsor plug while we're on board the KR2210 number 16 Can-Am truck here. Handcrafted by Rhodes, a sponsor of Fast Family Racing League. Be sure to check them out on Instagram. Woodworking and all sorts of cool stuff on there. So thank you to Handcrafted by Rhodes for sponsoring the league. Got Odd Coast here. On his own. Let's see if Jersey's got any competition. Walmart's moved out of his way. Puzzled still. 3 or 4 truck lengths behind him. Cypress is this little group here fighting over 3rd. I think Mills kind of got these guys locked down, but Absolute's caught up to 43 here. Richard Petty throwback Chevrolet. I have to say that the 43 truck's definitely a short run truck, but it's holding on not too bad. 6 definitely has some speed long run. As 43's loose off of 2 to prove my point. As the 70's going to get a run underneath the 57 here, going into 3, a little bit of contact side by side. Continue side by side, the 70's cleared the 57. A little bit of lag glitch in there. 5 servers, famous for how great they are. Perfect, you've never had an issue. As the 57's now in behind the 70 here, Chris. As the leaders have just about checked out from this group. Go ahead, check back in. We'll look off of Noah's nose, and as Noah crosses the line, the leaders are going into 2. Good lead for those 2. We'll see how Puzzled is doing. And again, just a reminder for this throwback race, if sponsors seem like they're in a weird place, the rules for what sponsors you can use go out the window for the throwback if it completes your paint scheme any better. And that's why you're seeing the sponsored 64 Puzzled mostly. Or normally Toyota team vehicles. These guys are fighting the trucks, fighting the track, fighting the tires. Not sure where their fuel's sitting at, but we might consider pit stops here soon, as I've seen how loose these trucks are getting. Everybody's kind of spread out. We may have see one more caution. We'll see if anybody gets too low on their tires in the group. But racing's definitely seemed to have cleaned up by now. Reports of the truck around at the back. I do see traffic up ahead of the leaders as Puzzled Nip. Gonna come across to 32 to go, 31 to go. Wolf and Seabass going down pit road. I think they might have been involved in something. Jersey's coming. Caution had to come out there. There's those 2 trucks that are going down pit road. I guess they spun. There's a wreck at the back of the field, so. Race control sorting things out. sorting things out here in race control. There was a caution came out for those 2 trucks that ended up down pit road and trying to find who's free pass. We're letting Walmart Ricky here in the 58 go by, get his lap back. It'll be the wave around 3 laps down and get back on 2 laps down. So we should be just under 30 laps to go. Puzzled was right on top of Jersey there right as the caution came out, so definitely looked like Jersey was starting to struggle with this truck on the long run there. Fortunately, caution did come back out, and cautions breed cautions. We're going to be pretty close to the end here. It's not quite going to be a run to the finish on fuel, I don't think. It'll be close. The pits will be open this time by. We'll see what everybody does. Should be 4 tires and fuel. Let's see if anybody's pit crew had their Wheaties this morning, see if they can get them out ahead of anyone. Those 2 trucks staying out are lap down. Wolfpack and Seabass. If there isn't a caution. Alright, trucks hit the pit boxes. Let's see some Heat 5 graphics. Looks like Nilla might have just beat Puzzled out of pit road as well, which I think Puzzled might be okay with that starting on the inside row. It's been kind of a trend for that 2nd or 4th place truck to get up into the wall in the restart. Looks like we are going to try to go green this time by, so everybody, I hope you're ready to see another restart. That was a good green flag run there for a while, so we should be coming to green 27 laps to go maybe, so 53 Jersey Devil control truck as everybody's trying to get their spots sorted out back there. We are green, and Jersey's not going to have a huge jump over Nilla on the start here. Puzzled's going to try and push Jersey clear of him. A little bit of contact there between the trucks, nothing too bad. Nill's going to stay out of the wall. It's going to be close for Nilla and Fallen. Fallen's going to clear Nilla. Puzzled has cleared into 2nd, and he's going to be looking for a way to get around Jersey here. Cypress is playing it with the wall, not quite going to get into it. I'm going to fix our earpiece here for race control. Good now. Like Fallen still just skating off the wall. Puzzled's going to be the one to get into it now. Cypher's going to have a run, look to his inside, coming down to 3 and 4. Going to be just underneath him here. Try to clear him, not quite going to be there. Puzzled's up into the wall here. Cypher's trying to hold off 2 cars at the same time. Chris gets around him. Nilla pushing 43 down the straightaway. Slushy's going to look to the inside of Puzzled now. Looks like Absolute and possibly JLE fighting behind this group here. Looks like Nilla's going to just tuck in with the 43. Look like he got a run. Ooh, the 70's going to get into the back of Nilla. The 43 is going to go up into the wall. I'll break himself there. Looks like the 43 is going to stay clear of these guys for now. Chris has moved his way back ahead of Nilla. Nilla looking underneath him. Slushy's got Puzzled underneath him for 5th. All of this is going on. Jersey Devil out at the lead. Nose to tail here. Trying to camera angle. There we go. Chris is looking for a way by the 43 here down the front stretch. He's going to get underneath him down into turn 1. 22 to go. Looks like Chris can't get around the 43, but here comes a run from Nilla in the 6, just behind. Slushy just behind these guys with, I think, JLE behind as Puzzle goes up and gets the wall. Looks like Chris tagged the 6 there going into 1. He's up in the wall. Puzzle's going to get by Nilla here. I'm not sure. Yeah, Fallen's down low. 70's going to clear. 64 is going to clear him. I was just about to say that 43 might be holding these guys up, letting Jersey run away. Now we'll see if Puzzle can do anything with the 70 here. Try and get clear, because he seems to be the only truck that's going to run Jersey down. If it stays green to the end. We fit 20 to go here. The Fast Family Truck Race. Throwback at Darlington. Contact between the 43 and the 6. I'm not sure where the 6 ended up. He's going to hold on to it back behind Slushy. As Puzzled's going to get underneath the 70 truck here, and he's going to clear him off of 4. So it's up to that 64, see if he can run down the 53. 2 championship contenders here. Cypher's just behind the 70 truck here. Looking for a way by. They're going to make a little contact go down the track. It might allow the 66 of Slushy to get to him. '70 and 43 make contact through the corner. That's going to allow the 66 to get by, and possibly the 6. Yep, 70's going to move back. 66 to the outside of the 43 going into 1 with Nilla behind him. Nilla probably gave him a shot there, got him up into the wall. Looks like JLE's come to join this little battle. Absolute behind them, and I think KR. Almost reminds me of plate racing, where one truck kind of gets hung out to dry and loses 4, 5, 6 spots, and then has to get back in there, and then the next truck loses the spots. They kind of just keep rotating through. It looks like Cypher's is starting to get clear of Nilla here. Try and run solid in 3rd. Chris just a bit of Slushy here. We should be nearing 15 to go. This is kind of the way of Fast Family I've noticed in the past, at least during the summer series. It would be kind of cautions 1 and 2, and then the 3rd stage would almost go caution free. And I think we've had 1 caution this whole stage out of 52 laps. As we fit 15 to go. But it looks like Cypher's looking for a way around 2nd place truck Puzzled. I don't think he's got a truck for Jersey, as Jersey's a corner ahead of these guys. Say the rest of the field's looking for a caution, and Jersey's hoping nobody wrecks at all. As Nilla's going to get around Fallen. Looks like 2 Fords are going to get up into 2nd and 3rd. See if they can run down the Chevy of Jersey. Looks like JLE fell off the pace. Absolute got around him. KR is next to try and get around them. As 43 gets loose, smacks it into the backstretch wall, holds on to it. He's going to be the next to fall to Absolute. Looks like check on Jersey. If this does stay green at the end, it'll be interesting to see, because the lap count to fuel count was really close, and so was the tires, so I'm not sure if the tires will make it. Just about a straightaway lead almost for the 53 truck of Jersey Devil. I believe he's going for his second win of the season, too. He's only sitting on one. Has a fast truck every week, but cup drivers or something else gets involved and held him down to 1 win so far. Puzzled the truck in second with 3 wins. Road course ringer to some degree. Road America when I was racing. Just behind him, series regular. Moved up from the Xfinity Series after the summer season. No frame rate issues, not bad. Go back to the field. A lot of trucks spread out here. Not sure where this was the rest of the race. We're not gonna, well, knock on wood, we're not gonna hit 10 cautions, so I'm surprised. I think we're sitting at 9 right now. The Slushy's underneath Chris here. I believe this is for 4th, 5th maybe, rather. 10 to go that time by, so I've been radioed from race control. Fallen, Chris, Slushy, and Absolute. I believe this is the closest battle on track. Check on Nilla and Puzzled. Yep, Nilla's gotten around Puzzled here for second. 10 laps won't be enough, I wouldn't think, to run down. Start finish line, there's Jersey. Start finish line, there's Nilla. I believe Jersey's run out too. Puzzle's going to get in the wall again out of 2. Puzzle had a quicker truck before that caution came out. Not sure if he made an adjustment on that pit stop and it hurt the truck, but still a solid top 3 for the race wins championship leader at the moment. As Chris has cleared his way from Slushy, here comes Absolute behind him. I don't believe there's anyone close enough on track to really cause a caution as we're closing in on that 5 to go cautions off mark. There's a good battle here for 4th. 2 MSJ trucks, Absolute, and Slushy just tags the wall. 57 a little loose off of 2, trying to take his run on the 66. Contact between the 57 and the 66. They both keep it straight though. Mill is well clear to Puzzled. He's a lap Iraq vet, it looks like. Looks like the Mark Martin throwback 53 Chevrolet has taken the line. 5 to go. Cautions are off. Only thing between Jersey and the checkered flag is a mistake right now. Tires or something like that. He's had a pretty quick truck the whole time. Pole sitter won a stage, didn't win the other stage due to some, one of the many cautions. And getting together with that lap truck, I believe it was Seabass. Just looking for a way around the 43 here for 4th. Chris and Absolute all over the back of the 43. It looks like Puzzled's gotten back around Nilla here for second as well. Yep. We've hit 2 to go. Next time by, white flag. We've got 3 trucks under a blanket for fourth and 2 trucks under a blanket for second. So we look on our leader here. A lap truck for those guys to get around. White flag, 1 to go, sponsored by Fast Family Racing League here. Truck Series Darlington Throwback Race. And Mark Martin's been the class of the field today. Go back and, oh, there's Odd Coast going around. As Cyphers is going to look to hold off Absolute. Absolute's going to tag him just a little bit there. Nilla and Puzzled are side by side. Nilla's going to just squeak ahead of Puzzled here, coming through 3 and 4 to the line. Nilla's going to hold him off. Jersey's your winner. And Chris and, wow, okay. Close there for second between the 2 Fords. I believe Cyphers held off Chris and then Absolute behind them. But your winner and Stage 2 winner, qualified on the pole, Jersey Devil in the 53. Stay tuned for post-race interviews. Alright, we'll see how this works. We're going to jump some Xbox parties here. Shout out as always. See ya. Shout out as always to the Toyota Pacemaker Autosport team. That's where we get our in-race reporting from. We're going to swap out of the Toyota party here and head on over to the Chevy party. As we load back in.
Yeah, we're only doing the top 5.
Nilla's second fastest lap of the race, and it looks like Jersey will be fastest. 29.
All right, remember I left the windshield wipers up. We put them down.
As we sort out our headset issue.
Yep.
Okay.
Excuse me.
So, let's go down.
Alright.
Alright, I do believe we have all of our drivers in here. Let's see. I believe we're starting out with the 70 trucker. Chris was 5th.
That was 5th.
Okay.
Breaking
I'll
up.
make sure you guys got your audio included.
Yep.
Okay. So, that was quite the hectic race for everyone, I'd say. So I'll just say that now so I don't have to say it every time I interview somebody. But a lot of Darlington stripes, a lot of contact, a lot of close racing. We didn't hit the 10 caution mark. I really thought we were going to.
What do we have?
A lot of people took the over. I believe we ended on 8, maybe 9.
Okay.
So we were right there looking at 10. So didn't get into double-digit cautions. It was rough the first 2 stages. But we'll head on down, talk to our top 5 here. Quite a few MSJ Motorsports trucks here in the top 5. We'll start off with one of them here in 5th. Chris in the 70 truck. How was that race for you?
First stage was honestly amazing. Really do like this track. Due to have first turns pretty easy, second, third through fourth turn, that's kind of difficult. But it's always a fun experience being here. So during the first stage, staying up front, having fun, and then everything just breaks loose in the final lap. And next thing you know, I'm sitting there like, hey, wait a minute, I'm in first place. So stage 1 was pretty fun. Stage 2 was kind of disappointing. I got freight trained, and then just a lot of drivers kept slamming me back there, and Darlington is a hard track to pass on, so a bunch of people dive bombing doesn't make it fun, and basically had to take a lose deal, went 2 tires. I knew I wouldn't win the stage, but at least get me out of there. Then stage 3 was all right, stayed up with the top. My car wasn't very good at the end, so kind of struggling to keep it from going all the way to the left into a wall. But overall, I'm very happy with this race.
Well, congratulations. Enjoy the off week. And we'll move on now to, I believe, another MSJ truck. The 43 of Fallen Cypress was battling with Chris there right down to the line, right down to the finish. That was entertaining to watch back there. So, Mr. Richard Petty throwback, number 43, how was it, Fallen?
That was a nice race, as long as you didn't get stuck back in the back, like Chris said. You got stuck back there, and you're going to be doing a bunch of beating and banging. But Jersey was the class of the field all day long. I didn't really have anything for him at any point. I could get to his bumper, but that was about it.
It was definitely entertaining to watch, and it looked like a good run. Enjoy the bye week, and we'll see you next time around.
Yes, sir.
We'll break up the Chevy party here for a second. I do believe on the last set of corners, there was a position change, and it's starting to escape my memory who beat who. I want to say Puzzled got passed by Nilla on the last corner, so
Yeah, that's right.
Puzzled is third.
Puzzles is third, yes.
Puzzled is third in the last corner. That was a lot of last little lap corner battles there on that end of the race. Puzzled had a fast truck, was right on Jersey's bumper as that caution came out, the last caution of the race. Fast truck, still good points day. How'd it go for you?
It was an up and down day. I mean, I believe I didn't get any stage points. I might have finished 5th in stage 2. Other than that,
Right now.
yeah, I did not get very many stage points just because of how chaotic this
You were
race was. I
third.
mean, I was third. Okay, so I did get some stage points, but overall, I did once the car finally came to life, or truck, sorry. In stage 3, once I finally got up to Jersey and tried to pass him, caution came out and I couldn't finish the job. But overall, I think if that caution wouldn't have come out, I think I would have gotten Jersey. But I don't know. He might have passed me back on the pit stop. But I mean, overall, we had a good day. I feel bad for putting Neil on the wall, but he put me in the wall a couple of turns later, so I wouldn't feel too bad about it. But overall, I think we had a truck to contend for the lead, but it was just way too many wrecks, in my opinion, and it was just chaos. But overall, I get to finish third, but it sucks that I lose to my my series rival. So overall, it's a day that we can learn for next season.
Yeah, definitely have to agree. There was a lot of wrecks, a lot of cautions, contact, everything like that. But overall, had a fast truck. It was great to watch you out there. Enjoy the bye week.
All right, thank you.
All right, and now we'll break up the truck series finishers and talk to a cup driver here. I don't know if this is his last truck race of the season or if he's got one more left in him. But we'll talk to the driver of the number 6. Didn't run a throwback Mark Martin Valvoline scheme. Somebody beat him to it, and somebody beat him in the race. But we'll talk to Nilla here in second.
Yeah, not only did I not get my throwback Martin Valvoline scheme, but I had to stare at his bumper all race, so that was fun. But no, the race was pretty fun. I wanted to come out here and get some practice on Darlington, knowing that we're going there in the Cup Series soon, and I'm not really great here. So I definitely wanted to get some laps in, although it was in trucks, it'll be way different, but still. A little disappointed that we never worked our way to a green flag pit stop, just because that's an aspect of the race that I was kind of looking forward to, because I was practicing my pin entries and stuff. But other than that, Jersey was definitely the fastest truck. It seemed like by the time I could get through up to second each time, he would already have a couple second lead, and then I wasn't able to consistently turn laps to allow me to run him down. I'd catch him one lap, he'd pull away from me in the next one because a track like this, it's so technical. So you know, one lap you'll be great, and one lap you'll mess up and lose everything that you just gained. But overall, fun race. I'll take the second place and use it as a learning experience for the cup race.
Yeah, and we'll see how much you learned in the cup race tomorrow night. Look forward to racing you. And how many truck races you got left? Or was that the last one?
I think this was my last one, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Oh, well, went out with a bang. It was quite the entertaining race, and we'll see you tomorrow night. And now go on down to Victory Lane. Talk to the man who qualified on pole, won stage 2. Didn't quite get to win stage 1. Had a very Jimmy Johnson, Ricky Stenhouse-esque moment there in the lead. Sad to see him wreck out of it because he had the fastest truck. Saw him up front though almost the entire race. Jersey Devil 53 in the 53 Mark Martin throwback truck. How was that race for you, sir?
Taste of victory. No, I really love Darlington. All the MSJ guys, we took 4 positions out of the top 5. Congrats to my teammates for having a good run as well. But like I said, I really love Darlington. That first stage was amazing. Probably was going to sweep everything, pole stage, both stage wins and a race win. But like you said, it was exactly like Jimmy Johnson, Ricky Stenhouse. I mean, it was almost perfect. And had about 13 seconds of damage. That was with, I think, 5 laps to go in stage 1 or 6 laps to go. So we just got the caution. I restarted 13th. We took the green with, I think, 3 to go. And hell, I'm in second. What? What just happened?
That was a lot of mayhem in that one.
I apologize to Odd Coast because I was diving and ducking and dodging and dipping and dodging. And I turned down. On my screen, I was clear. His screen, obviously not, and chopped his nose off trying to get through traffic. But worked my way back up to second. Puzzled was 14th in that stage, so I did 4 things tonight. I won the race. I got a stage win. I beat a cup driver, and I finished ahead of my series rival. So I'm happy. This is my second Fast Family Racing League win. They're very hard to get, and doing it all on a controller, may I add, which is very tough to do. But like I said, Darlington's always been one of my favorite tracks. So I'm glad we're here in Victory Lane with the Mark Martin throwback. It's good to get the Valvoline colors into Victory Lane. And I believe we're off next weekend. And we'll get them in a couple weeks. Come back for more.
Shout out to the controller boys finishing 1-2, baby.
Ooh, nice. Nice.
Outdoing the wheels. That's crazy. Well, congrats on the win. We'll see you guys next time out here. I believe the next truck race will be at Atlanta Motor Speedway. So we're going back to a normal-ish oval. So should be fun. See how everybody holds onto the trucks.
Another track that eats the tires up.
Absolutely. A good oval. I like Atlanta. It'll be a fun one. But we'll
Atlanta's
have
fun.
a bye week next week for the trucks during Super Bowl Sunday. So everybody enjoy Chiefs versus Buccaneers. Hope you picked your team. Again, it's just a game. It doesn't matter unless you bet on it. So with that, we'll wrap it up tonight. Just a quick shout out to MSJ Motorsports team owner, manager, league owner, slide job. He's back in the ER or something tonight. So I'm sure this win with Jersey will help him feel a lot better. He's been under the weather, and I don't know if he'll be in the cup race tomorrow, but we hope to see you back on track soon. With that, I'd like to thank you all for watching.